Alright, so we're going to start with some ground graham crackers. I did this in a food processor, but you can buy it ground as well. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and 3/4 of a cup of melted butter. You're going to really want to mix this in well to make sure every single crumb gets soaked up evenly in the butter. And after a couple minutes of stirring, you're going to get something like this. Just make sure everything's nice and moist. Now we're going to fill our pie pans with 3/4 of a cup of crumbs. In this case, if you're using a bigger pan, you can use more, obviously. You want even coating, so I like to use a flat bottomed glass. Really anything will work in this case, but what you really want to make sure of is that the bottom is even with the sides. So this might take a little bit of practice. You want to really tamp it down really well. So I have this overhead shot for you. This seems like a good way of doing it. I got another one coming for you guys in a minute, but you just want to make sure everything is really tightly packed. So what I like to do is use my thumb to kind of push it towards my thumb, so you get kind of an even coating, and you can see that the glass is kind of at an angle, almost in line with the side of the pie pan. Okay, so you want something that's like a flat edge. Does that make sense? So we're just going to finish up here real quick. Just want to show you guys the whole process, because if you mess this part up, you can't really undo it. You know what I mean? So here's another angle. It's our other pie pan. Again, it's 3/4 of a cup in this case. Remember, if you're using something bigger, you might even need to use the entire amount of graham crackers in one pan. I kind of like this. I don't want to call it a personal pie because it's pretty big, but somewhere between shareable and family size. So just really get in there with the crust edges. You want it to be packed really tightly, okay? Because we're not going to blind bake this or anything. What we're going to do is pour our ingredients in here after the butter's had a chance to cool and set up. So just really press it tight. Make sure it's all nice and even. And there you have your graham cracker crust. Pretty simple, right?